Because I'm imagining it could be.
Yes, yes, you can. You can go to your scanner, home.
Yeah.
And then you could click on profile. Sorry. All right. And then here, sorry, my symbols. You could come here and choose your symbols that you want to trade. For example, I don't trade any US stocks. You could see all of that is blank.
Yeah.
So I'm not trading any US stocks. All right. The last section is US stocks. Stocks, not just US stocks, but stocks. And then the second section are cryptos. You see, I've selected a few cryptos. And then the other section is the Forex pairs. I've selected some, and then the top section is the indices. I've selected some of those. And then on your profile, go back to home, you could then determine what time frames you want the system to send you my time frames. So you could come over here and select 1 minute, 5 minutes. I selected 1 minute, 5 minutes, 1 hour, and 4 hour. But you can select 15 minutes. Add these because these are good trades too. And then you just save your time frames. And then what the system does is sends you messages based on the time frames you want. You could set it to send you only 4 hour and 1 hour trades if that's all you want to see.
Okay. And for guys who are starters like us beginners, is it advised to like have so many trades, or do you choose a few to start with to learn?
You just choose the training period, you should trade SPX only. So during the training period, the only thing you should trade is SPX. So you should just practice on SPX in a demo, win 17 out of 20 trades. And then once you have done that, now you're ready to trade.
Why SPX?
Exactly. I wanted to ask, sorry, continue.
Yeah.
SPX is, you don't lose much money on SPX, and it's slower. So it's easier to learn from it. It's not like fast like US 30 or NAS. So you do lose any money, it's pennies. It's not like, it's not a lot of money on the SPX trades. So SPX trades are good for that purpose.
Could you?
Okay. All right.
You owe me some money. You owe me some money because I was in the trade. I would have rented the trade right here because this is another entry. Okay.
So it has 7. What time did it start at?
No, this is 1 minute. So this started a little bit. Yes, I closed because I don't like my trades open and I'm not seeing what's going on. And these 1 minute.
You normally trade on the short period, the 1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute and 5 minutes is where I'm trading mostly right now because I'm scalping. All right, I'm building up my trading account. So scalping is the way to go for that. But eventually I'm gonna do those 4 hour daily trades because those you have to just leave the money for like weeks at a time. All right, and let it build up. And then just adjust your stop profit every day as the market moves accordingly. Until it either taps you out or if it keeps going, you just keep going with it. So yeah, you owe me lunch, right? Okay, so because this is some good money right here. Some good money right here. I would have entered here and I would have closed it here when the pullback started. And maybe I would have taken another entry here, maybe. But this one would have been a good entry. This one is another good entry. And then here's another entry again, on its way to the blue line. All right. So
how long did it take you, Dr. Harry, to master the technology?
It took me a couple of months.
Okay. Roughly how many months so that we can know when we can be able to start paying? 2 months.
Yeah. After the first month, you should be able to trade live. But when you go live, you still have a little bit of a learning curve, because the stuff from trading doesn't apply. The system is very simple. And the only thing that kind of affects us is that, well, me at least, is that, like CAD Chef, right? CAD Chef. Let's quickly look at that. All right, CAD Chef. Let's see if I can get in.
And you said SPX is the best to start learning.
Yeah, that's what the developer recommends we use. All right, so on the 5 minute time frame, CAD Chef, this is what it's showing right now. On the 1 minute time frame, this is what it's showing. So let me leave these out of my way. So you could see that there are 2 trades here that came up, right? First one was green, green, red, green, All right, green, 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 red, green, right here. So you could see where it sold off, came down, all right, came back up a little bit, and then, you know, set this up. So right here, there's a buy, okay? And there's a third one. But the third one is usually not as good as the first one. So taking a buy here can be a little bit risky, right? And then on top of that, the 5-minute time frame on CAD Chef is showing a sell. Red, 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 green, red. So the market wants to sell on the 5-minute, but it's giving you a little buy, a quick buy on the 1 minute. So I wouldn't bother to play with that trade, because this one is sell, this one is on here, this one is here on the 5-minute is pushing down. All right. But on the 1 minute, it's going up, going down, going up, going down. So some scalpers don't mind jumping in and grabbing some of this. It pulls back down, jumping again, grab. I don't necessarily like that. I kind of like trades that the left and the 5-minute and the 1 minute are nice. They're lined up together. So I'll just forget about that one.
So what you're saying is when we are entering a trade, we should look at both timings, and the both timings should be the same, whether it's green, 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 red, you know, on the 5 scanners, it should show the same on the 5-minute and on the 1 minute.
Yes, so like for example, Euro Chef, this one new, instead of the new here. So the system just called that out, right? We'll go to my dashboard, Euro Chef 1 minute buy stop. Okay, so let's go look for Euro Chef right now. Euro Chef, put it here, I put it here. So you see both charts are nicely lined up, right? The market was buying up, it sold off aggressively, right? And it created this entry here for the 5-minute buy. About over here, it came down and went up, came down, and now we have a 1 minute buy, okay? But the 5-minute chart is aligned. And then we look at the 15-minute chart is also buying. We look at the 30-minute chart, it's buying. Look at the 1 hour chart, there's a little bit of buying up, but the back broke on the 1 hour. So it's maybe, you know, the selling may have ended. And then we look at we go to the 1 hour chart, and then we look at what was going on with the 1 hour chart. I kind of like to look at all the time, but, you know, because I see, you know, going for a buy is not a bad thing, because it was all the way up here, sold off. So going for a buy right would be a good trade, right? So right now it's down here, so it's selling down some more. So I could go ahead and put in a buy stop. All right.
So that is in the 1 minute, it's confirming now. It's about to confirm it's still a buy trend.
Yes, right. So I just grab my entry and I put it just above here. So if the market turns around, okay. Oh, no. You know what? I'm gonna delete that. I don't like the spread. Spread here is too wide.
So you do all the trades on the laptop. You don't use your phone.
Yeah. Wait, did that trade open? No, yeah, I trade on a laptop. Oh wow, the trade opened. I didn't even notice that. It was that fast. Yeah. It was a buy, but it's okay. But I closed it. I closed it. So you know, I just was moving too fast. But it's okay, no big deal. It's all good.
Okay. So basically what you'd have done is take a buy stop just above the green line.
Yes, right. And then just wait for the reversal. But what happens is that the spread is too wide on this. That's why I didn't want to do that. You see the spread here?
Yeah.
Right? Is like almost 3 pips. It was just too wide. So you have to wait for it to overcome those 3 pips. So it's starting to buy now, right?
Okay.
So if I waited a little bit more, not me, but because I put my entry so close to where it was, it wicked me in.
Okay.
But no big deal. And then if I waited a little bit more and wait for it to come down, you see this is starting to reverse here, right? So, after a while, you learn how to catch some of the better entries because everything is lined up on that side on the 5-minute chart. One of the things you want to wait for as well is for this to get closer to here. on the 5 minutes. So when it gets closer to this, it puts more pressure on the buy because the buying pressure comes from this trade line. You can see that when it came down here and it kind of created this gap here, you see that it pushed up. Three nice 5 minute candles right there. So if it comes back down again and touches this line or comes close to this line, it makes a really good buy on the 1 minute. But those things you learn as you go along. You're going to learn all of that in training. And then we have sessions in our academy with Mr. Maddox and Mr. Nelson and Mr. Clark. And you can attend classes with them and get further education on that.
New safety trade alert. New safety trade alert.
Ooh, there's a new trade.
Yep.
So you
let's go see what that's about.
Laptop, yeah?
All right, so there's 3 of them. All right, so let me just quickly write them down.
Okay.
GBP USD, USD CHF, and AUD NZD. All right, so what I tend to do to give myself a little bit of an advantage is just open up, like 3 screens. All right, so we have USD CHF, right? I put USD CHF here, AUD NZD down here, and then Euro NZD. Euro, all right, over here. Okay, good. So this one is so 1 minute. Let's change all these charts to 1 minute. All right, so this is a 1 minute come down for a buy. All right, you can see it came down here for a buy. This was 1 minute trades. So this 1 minute buy, all right. But we need to look at the 5 minute chart to see what that's showing. The 5 minute chart is showing a buy that was activated. All I quick to do is look at it. So it's a buy trend on the 5 minute. You can see that number of buys were there already. Then I go to the higher time frame to see if that one is showing a buy on the 4 hour. This was our sell before on the 1 hour. Let me expand that chart a little bit. There's still some movement to the upside there. All right. So it's not a bad buy. And then go down back to the 1 minute. It's pushed up a little bit already. All right. So starting to buy up already on the 1 minute chart. But it didn't come below fully, but it's still a good 1 minute. Let's pay attention to that. And then on the USD CHF, it came below.
On the Euro NZD, do you wait for the chart to turn green, green, red, and then green for you to know now you can go into the market?
Well, the message sends you when it's changed. Could you see that, right? Red, 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 green, red down at bottom here on AUD NZD, and then green, 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 red, green on the GBP CHF, USD CHF, and then over here on Euro NZD.
Yeah.
Okay, so these two, this one is a sell, and then this one is a buy. Okay.
Yeah.
But I need to just look at a couple. Let me look on this one. Let's glance at the 5 minutes. It's a buy. Look at the 1 hour. It's also a sell. Sorry, sell. All right. So sell, 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 sell. But then if I go to the 1 hour, let me see how long it's been selling. All right. So it's sold off. So it's almost at the bottom of selling. So it's not, to get much out of the sell may not be there because it's already sold off for the day already on the 1 hour. 1 hour. So I wouldn't jump at this sell. Let me expand this. All right, this one bought up and then sold off. So there's definitely some room for this to buy up. Let me go to the 1 hour. What that 1 hour on this? All right, because it's not. It peaked up here. Bought up, peaked up here, sold off, came back down, and it's now buying back up. So this is a good little buy to get into. So go back to the 1 minute. Let me see where it is. It's just below the line. It hasn't gone up fully yet. Yeah, so but it's going up. You could see starting to push up. So, all right. I hope I helped you guys. But that's the basics of it.
All right.
So,
you see how many
Dr.
trades the
Harry,
system calls out? NZD, USD. That's another one, right?
Okay.
So, Dr. Harry, once we pay, what would be the next steps?
You get emails with the guidance on how to get things set up, and you book appointments with somebody to help you to get the setup done.
Okay. And the first training you said is with the developer.
Yes, correct. You're gonna get one with the developer, and you're gonna get one with our master trader.
He's only going to do one training, the developer.
Yes, and then you record the training and then you use it, because the information is quite repetitive, but he does live sessions on YouTube that you can join.
Yes.
And then also he does continuing education once every Monday that you can also attend after the first one. But the first one is on Zoom. The ongoing education is on YouTube, so it's not as good as the Zoom. You know, YouTube, you can only type a question in the chat. But when you're on Zoom for the first training, you can talk and discuss and go back and forth and so forth.
And the first training, is it like a one-on-one? Like, for example, will it be just
a group,
me and
a group of people,
or...
a group of people together on Zoom.
Okay.
All right, and then like Faith was asking, so once we sign up, will we get training on how, you know, how you're playing with the screen, putting different trades, being able to upload this system in our Android laptop?
Yeah, okay. Mr. Maddox helps you with that. The master trader. He says you're gonna get a setup session.
Okay.
All right, so you'll be able to get, you know, questions answered too. Plus, you know, he's available not just for the one session, because you can come to class with him. So what I recommend you do, if you want to come to class, you have to sign up as an affiliate for the 168. I know Arlene is already signed up, but Faith, you'd have to sign up for that, so you can get that as well. So here's your crypto, Ethereum, US dollar, right?
Oh,
there's a trade.
An Ethereum, US dollar, and that is a 1 minute sell stop, right? So if we were to grab Ethereum US dollar, where is it? Here we go. Here, you could see there was a green, it's red, green, red. It's already starting to, it's pulled up. See, pulled up, but you could see it's a sell trend. So you don't have to sit down and monitor the charts. You could wait, and then you could go ahead and put in your order, right, for it to go for a sell, for it to turn around and come back down. So you could monitor that today and see how it works out. But this is on the 1 minute. You check the 5 minutes to see if it's confirmed. The 5 minutes is a buy though, so I'll be a little careful because the 5 minutes is a buy. The 5 minute chart is a buy, but it broke the buck, which means that it's starting to sell. Yeah, but it broke the buck. The 5 minute broke the buck, which means that it's starting to sell. So you could quickly grab a sell on the 1 minute, quick, but it has to be quick. Can't be in there too long. Okay. So when it starts going back down and it opens you up in your sell stop, it just quickly closes it out with some profit.
Okay.
And here's 3 more trades: XRP USD, BTC USD, all on the 1 minute sell stops.
Wow.
Right, yeah, the system doesn't play, man. We get trades like crazy. What was up here again?
So Dr. Harry, for someone who is employed, how do they do this? Because if they are working, they're not able to sit and look at this trade. They need to learn how to do the long-term.
They need to do the 1 hour and 4 hours.
Trade alert.
The 1 hour and 4 hours.
Yeah, because you just set those. This is silver. You just set those and forget it. All right, the 1 hour and 4 hour. Because the 1 hour and 4 hour, they take days to develop.
Yeah. So is that what Philip is trading, 1 hour, or does he also do the 1 minute ones?
I think he does mostly 30-minute trades.
Okay.
1 hour, 30-minute trades. 50,
okay.
Some people do 30, 15-minute. Yeah, it just depends on the person.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because I'm imagining on the 1 minute you get so many trade alerts. If it's 1 hour, it's probably lesser trade alerts.
Yes, correct. Okay.
All right. So you're saying way forward, say we sign up tonight. What's the next step? So do we get training tomorrow or when?
No, you get an email to fill out a form. And then when you fill out the form, then they'll book an appointment for you.
Okay. All right. So, and then also, can you trade over the weekend, like crypto? It depends on
cryptocurrency. This thing goes off 24 hours a day.
Okay, so it also depends on the broker you're using, because some brokers don't trade over the weekend.
I know some brokers are closed, but yeah, you're good to go. I mean,
Okay.
you got lots of brokers to choose from. So finding a broker to be able to trade on the weekend is not going to be an issue.
Okay, all right.
So you see this sold off while we're here, right? Remember when I put this up? But because I'm talking to you guys, I don't want to try to trade, and I'm not yet comfortable with that. But I should have put in a sell here. You see? I would have won here. I would have won that trade. See?
Wow.
All right. And then this one was also a win as well. See? This one, this is AUD NZD.
New safety trade alert.
Let me see. What's this? Euro NZD. All right. Let's jump to Euro NZD. Euro NZD. Put it right here. Okay, so Euro NZD is a buy. Okay, so this came down, but we need to look at the 5 minutes, see what that's saying. That's a buy. She started buying, and I'll look at the 1 hour quickly to see its stock is buying up, and it was. So this is a nice buy position. So let's see. 1 minute chart. All right, let me go ahead and put in an order here. The spread is not. Oh, the spread is 3 pips. Man, I don't like these wide spreads. That's what happens at the end of the day, right? Because this is a Euro NZD. So this is London session, Asian session. This is not like a New York session item. So then the wide and the spread.
New safety trade alert.
All right. And then Euro XPT, that's platinum. Well, let me go back to SPX. SPX still has good spreads at this time of the day. All right.
Okay.
And that's what I'm going to be looking at most of it. Okay, so XPX, see, bought back up after it sold off, bought back up like crazy. Kind of 5 minutes. So it activated this 5 minute trade, and then it sold off and bought up on the 5 minute, and it's continuing to buy up. And then we'll go over here to the 1 minute chart. See, it's created a sell stop on the 1 minute, but it's not lined up with the 5 minute. So even though I don't expect the sell to activate, right? I think it's going to continue to buy up. That's what I think is going to happen.
Okay.
And if we look at the higher time frame, see, 15 minutes is buying, 30 minutes, that's buying. And then the 1 hour chart, that's also buying now on the SPX. So for the rest of the day, I would anticipate more buys. So I would wait for an entry.
Yeah.
Here, right? I would wait for this to pull back a bit and give me an entry to go up.
Okay.
Yeah, but I would have, if earlier on, I would have jumped into this trade about somewhere around here because of this 5 minute and the 15 minute, right? You know, it came down to the 30 minute trade line, wick back up, came down to the 1 hour, see, touch back up and gone up. So there's a lot of buying pressure down there. But that's just extra information for you guys. You know, you don't need all of that right now. But yeah, let me get back to some trading. So enjoy the system when you get it. You're gonna love it. It's gonna make you a lot of money, right? After I learn how to use it, right? Because I haven't made my lot of money yet, but I definitely on my way there. Here's 2 more trades.
Okay. And also, we want to learn faster. So we now have time to really go in and learn much more faster.
Yeah, you will learn, man. You will learn. There's no question about that. These are 2 5 minute trades.
Okay. All right. So then, Dr. Harry, what I will do, I'll form a WhatsApp group with you and Faith, so that in case we have other questions, we can quickly post them there. And also, when signing up, we'll need your help, you know, with what is required. So you said Faith needs to pay the $600 for the safety trade, and then what else?
168 as an affiliate. 168.
168 or 99?
No, it's 168 for the first month, and then 99 a month after that. So she's gonna pay 75 a month plus the 99 a month. Yeah, but you pay 168 plus the 599. So when she's signing up, she should sign up for affiliate and safety trade together.
Okay, so I'll form the group and then you can advise there. And then for me, I need to pay which one there $600, right?
Yeah. So when you go to the shopping cart,
yeah,
I'm logging in to the because you're gonna log in, right?
Yeah.
So Faith is going to be creating an account for the first time. So you give her your link, she signs up, she puts in her information, but she's going to end up in the shopping cart, right? So let's look at the shopping cart. So in the shopping cart, you see where it says category?
Yeah.
All right, so you click that drop down and then you look for affiliate packages. And then affiliate package is going to give you the affiliate basic, right? You're going to see $168, okay, for her. And then you're going to select Xtreamfx education, and she's going to do the same thing as well. And you're going to add to cart the safety trade. See, it's at the bottom. So you could be adding the affiliate basic by selecting affiliate packages here in the drop down. And then pick affiliate packages to 168, and then add that to the cart, and then go to Xtreamfx.
$69?
No, 69 is an upgrade if you're doing it once a year. That's the yearly thing. But she hasn't registered before, so she pays the 99 plus the 69, which is 168.
Okay. All right. Got you. Okay.
All right. And then you come down to here now, you see the extreme safety trade, right? You'll be adding that to the cart. So she'll be adding two things, you'll be adding one thing.
Okay. All right. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then. And then we can pay using a credit debit card, either one.
Either one works.
And then once we sign up, we paid, we now wait for the training on how to set up the system, right?
Yes, you get emails, and then you need to fill out the form. And when you fill out the form, you're going to get a Google form in the email, but the email will have clear instructions. So once you fill all of that out, you're clear on all of that, then the next steps are laid out very clearly. You know, there's no confusion there. It's just very clear next steps.
All right. Okay. Got you. All right. Maybe a question before we close.
On my side, nothing. Just grateful and thankful for this call and the opportunity. So thank you for taking your time, Dr. Harry, to take us through. I know you've missed some trade, but Aline will make good one. She's an expert.
Yes, Aline gonna make me lunch. All right. Yes. Let me get back. Let me see what else I can catch for the rest of the day. Let me see what else. All right, and later.
And then just one last question, Dr. Harry, before you go. Do you trade in the morning? Do you trade in the evening?
I trade mainly in the morning, but also in the evening as well. It just depends, you know, because the market sometimes is very vibrant, even during the off hours. You know, you never can tell. So it just depends on when the messages come in.
Okay. So do you trade like the London market or the New York market?
Yeah, I don't specifically trade the market. I just trade the trades that come in based on the system. But when the market is too slow, I don't trade. Especially the Asian session. Sometimes the Asian session is too slow, so I don't bother to trade that.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right.
Thank you so much, Dr. Harry. Really appreciate. I'll just form the group right away so that in case we have questions, you know, we can throw them in there.
Hakuna Matata.
Asante sana.
Asante sana.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Bless you guys. All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.